So today's problem is product recommendation pre-processing user purchases, and the difficulty level is medium. So let's see the problem description. You're working as a data engineer at an e-commerce company called Shoptime. The data science team is building a personalized product recommendation system for users based on their purchase behavior. Before they train any ML models, they need you to generate a summarized dataset showing each user's most frequently purchased product over the last 90 days. This is important because what users buy most often is a strong signal of what they might buy again or related products. Okay, and your goal is to consider only purchase made in the last 90 days from today. For each user, find the top one product they purchased most frequently. If there is a tie in purchase count, return the most recently purchased product among those tied. The data will be used by downstream ML pipelines for training and also by analysts to validate early user behavior signals. Return a data frame with the following columns: user ID, most purchased product, the top product per user in last 90 days. Okay, so they are asking us to find each user's most frequently purchased product over the last 90 days. So the downstream team, which is ML team and data analysts, can consume the data. Okay, and this is the sample input data. So we have three columns: user ID, product ID, purchase date, and this is the output, expected output, which is user ID and the most purchased product ID. How to approach this problem? So first let's see whether we need to filter any records or not. Yes, there is a condition. We just need the last 90 days record. So let's subtract the current date minus the purchase date. Okay, for example, today's date is 2025 5/16, and we'll subtract. So now we got total number of days for each product since the user made the purchase. Okay, so now we can filter the records which is less than or equal to 90. So then we will get these three records. Okay, because this one is greater than 90 and rest of the things is less than 90. So we'll get three records. To find out users frequently purchased product, we need to know how many times user purchased each product. Okay, we can group by two things. One is user ID, and second thing is product ID, and we can take count of the record. Okay, count of the record. And most important thing, if there is any tie, we need to take the most recently purchased product. Okay, so for that, here we need the max of purchased date. Okay, for example, user 2 purchased product for couple of times. So if we are going to take count, it will come as 2. Okay, but we need recently purchased date. So to find out the recently purchased date, we can take max of date. Okay, then we will get the recently purchased date, which is April 30, and the count will be come as 2. Okay, and another product is there, right? This one the count will be 1. Product 1 time he purchased, and product 4 2 times the user purchased. Now it's very easy. The product which has more count is the product user most frequently purchased. So to find out that, we are going to use row number. So row number is nothing but it adds a number to each record within a group based on the condition we provide. Okay, for example, here we are going to and row number takes two things. One is partition by. So partition by is nothing but same as group by, and another one is order by. Okay, so here we are going to group user, and in order by we are going to give two things. One is the count. Okay, and we need count in descending order, so descending order of count. Another one is descending order of purchased date. Okay, we just mention it as date for now. Okay, for example, here the product which has more count will get the rank 1 and the second largest will get rank 2. So now it's very easy. The product which has rank 1 is the product the user most frequently purchased. So we can just filter out the record which has rank 1. So in this case it is product 4. Okay, so now let's see the coding part. So I've already created the data frame, and here our purchase date is in string format, so I've just converted into date format. Okay, because we are going to take a difference between the current date and the purchase date, right? So for that we need date in date format. So let's quickly see our data set. Okay, user details dot show. Okay, and we'll also see the schema details. Okay, for that we can use print schema. So here we have 3 columns. User ID is in string, product ID is also string type, and purchase date is date because I've converted it as date format. So now we'll filter out the past 90 days record. Okay, we'll create a new data frame and we'll name it as filtered details, and our previous data frame is user details dot, we're going to filter, so we can use filter condition, and here we are going to take a difference. Okay, we can use date diff function, and the first parameter should be the current date, which is, we can use current date function, comma, the second one should be the purchased date, and here in the filter condition we need records which is less than or equal to 90. Okay, we'll see our filtered records, details dot show. Okay, if you see user 2 made a purchase on February month, the record was filtered. Okay, so now we'll take count of each product, how many times the user purchased each product. Okay, we'll create a new data frame and we'll name it as purchased count details and or product count. Okay, product count details, and our previous data frame is filtered details dot, we are going to group by, and we are going to take count and max. Okay, and we'll give alias, or you can also use as anything, both are same. Okay, and in group by we are going to group 2 things. One is user ID, another one is product ID. Okay, product ID, and in aggregation we are going to just count the record, so we can give star, and name we can provide any name here, purchase count or product count, and in max we can give purchased date, and in alias we can give latest purchased date. Purchased date. Okay, so we'll execute this. We will see our data frame dot show. Okay, so user 2 purchased 2 product, and product 4 couple of times user 2 made a purchase, and we got the recent purchased date, March 30. Okay, because if you see in the previous data frame, for product 4 it has 2 records. Okay, one is first time he purchased on April 1, second time April 30, and we got the latest record, that is April 30th record. Okay, now to find the product which has more count, we are going to use the row number. Import org.apache.spark.sql.expressions.window org. Okay, so now we'll create a new data frame and we can name it as ranked details. This is our old data frame dot with column. We are going to create a new column and we can name it as rank, and second parameter is expression. So here it is, it is row number. Dot over, and inside that we are going to use window dot partition by, and next is order by. Okay, and inside partition by we are going to use user ID. Okay, we're going to group the user ID, and in order by we need the count, product count in descending order, and next one, it should be inside double quotes. And next one is latest purchase date. Execute this and we'll see the data frame. Here couple of times user purchased product 1, so the rank is 1, and product 2 only one time, so the rank is 2, and for user 2 purchased 2 times product 4 and the rank is 1, one time product 3, rank is 1, and user 3 purchased 3 times product 5 and the rank is 1, and product 6 2 times, rank is 2. So now we need product which has rank 1 because that is the one user most frequently purchased a product. Okay, so for that we can use the filter condition. We can also use it in the previous code. Just for understanding, I am using it separately. Okay, so we'll create a new data frame, or we can use the same previous one itself. Okay, and we can add a filter condition here. Filter rank equals to 1, and we need to select user ID and the product ID. Okay, we got our final result. We'll see the data frame. Okay, product details dot show. That's our final output. So user 1, it is product 4 because that is the product 1 has rank 1, and for user 2, product 4 has rank 1, and user 3, product 5 has rank 1, and these are all the product users most frequently purchased. So that's all for this video. If you found this video helpful, like this video, and if you don't want to miss out my upcoming videos, subscribe to this channel, and yeah, I'll see you in another video. Take care. Bye bye.